honestly believe if they'd intervened sooner with all the support they've been giving us recently, we wouldn't be in such a bad state.
She just reminds me of Madge in Benidorm all the time.
I was just like, so hang on a minute. This is now no longer worth it.
Welcome to the Grab a Coffee podcast. I'm Alice.
And I'm Francesca.
Catch up weekly with a coffee where we chat about life running small businesses, juggling motherhood,
And tangents ranging from holiday embarrassment to female hormones and everything in between.
We should just post this. As both just sitting here doing our important documents.
So funny. God, we're 3.5 minutes into the recording and we've not come off our phones yet.
It's important.
Oh, because of our legs out. Oh, must be summer.
I have got some monster bites. I woke
Oh,
up
no.
itching in the night. And they're both like really high up my legs, so it looks like I'm like...
No.
But I'm really not.
I find as well when I get bitten, they do like 2 bites. Like, they'll go like am. So I end up with 2. So I end up with two. So I get 2 in a row, like where they've had like main and dessert. But then if I scratch them, they'll merge into one massive bite. Awful.
And then it's one big scab.
I also think I've got hay fever for the first time ever.
You might do.
I had to take an antihistamine.
Oh.
How are you? I've not seen you in like a month.
I know we went to the park, didn't we?
But we saw each other
We
at the
barely
park,
got to concentrate because the kids needed us constantly.
I mean, how rude. Imagine having children and your children need you.
We took some content, which I used and got everywhere, and started
was
a Zen
good.
Babies TikTok page, which I should have done years ago.
How's it going?
I love it. Have you seen it?
No. I will look. I don't really use TikTok. I don't really use it.
I know. We
Is
should
it
do
getting
one
good
for the year.
engagement?
We've talked about we're doing one for this as well, haven't we?
Yeah, I'm sorry I don't have the capacity to do that. Mental or otherwise.
Well, because I'm trying to take a leaf out of your book and make it look professional and neat, it obviously takes more effort.
Oh, I don't know if that... Is it worth it?
Don't
I don't know. But I feel like both of us need to... I've started going somewhere in between how I was before and you, like somewhere in the middle.
So this is what it looks like.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So every other has got my logo.
Oh,
a little thingy
nice.
on.
No, that's good. That's good because it's good for advertising.
Hope so.
Yeah, because then when people come across it,
It's
quite
49
obvious.
followers.
You're getting good views, over 200 views, that's 700 views.
Oh, there's 800 on some of them, but I think Demi said when you first start one, it pushes it out, get you excited to keep you going, and then it drops down.
Like a drug addiction.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, so I've got to keep going now. But look, 49 people have pressed follow. Some of that is these pages where they're like, follow. So I check it out first just in case it's going to be really annoying.
Yeah, I bought one,
And
yeah.
then I'll follow and do it. And
That's so cool.
And obviously my algorithm for that page when I'm looking at videos is all pregnant people and new babies, so it's exactly who I need to be in front of.
Yeah, that's so good. That's really good.
So yes, I'm using trending things like that Friends thing because they're clapping. So I'm getting booking kind of thing. Behind these are all videos that'll come up like a routine or something and then like a little show round.
That's so
Demi's
good.
place.
Hey, that's good that your mini guide one got 700 views.
I know, hopefully.
That's really good.
Yeah, because they can sign up to my website then. Did that yesterday on Fountain Street. You saw,
I saw
might
your
seen
video
that
for that, yeah, that was
Instagram
cute.
or something.
I was upset I didn't get invited to Franklin Smith's, but never mind.
It was very spontaneous. Dropped off
It's fine.
Tristan and then I thought, I fancy a longer walk. So I walked up towards Morley Academy and then I was going to loop home that way.
Yeah.
And then
you're
I
like,
thought,
oh, coffee shop's open.
I know what's up there.
It's really good coffee as well.
Outside for a bit, got myself a breakfast flapjack.
Oh yeah, nice.
That was really nice.
The deli bit is delicious in there, isn't it?
I don't know. That's all.
You've never eaten from there before? Oh,
No.
so good. So what else have you been on with? Anything?
Tristan started his new school.
That was wild. So since we last recorded the podcast, Francesca's moved Tristan out of one school and into a different one.
He's gone from blue to red.
From blue to red, and he's loving life.
I hope so.
Yeah.
He keeps saying it's complicated, but it's new.
New things are complicated, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's like starting a new job. I bet he's tired, isn't he? Like learning new.
Well, he's been sort of more play and more jolly and I don't know, he doesn't seem that moody, tired.
Wow. Okay, so he's more like energy.
I just used to think it was a school thing.
Like, oh, he's tired from
come
school.
Out, like, you know, and they'd need a bit of regulation time, and he'd be like maybe in a mood just for the walk home, or he would, you know, he'd just grab his phone, so I'd let him have that half an hour just time, and then he might play, and he could be jolly and happy, but he's had a spring in his step.
Wow. Oh my god.
Yeah, so I hope that is long lasting, and perhaps is a sign of what the atmosphere is like at his old school.
To have that already when he's literally on day 3 today is, I think, pretty incredible, because you would think it would take him a few weeks to settle, but it sounds like he's settled pretty instantly. What does Minnie think? Has she said anything about him?
She's keen to go. Obviously, she's waiting for her place.
But she knows now that she can move.
She's on the list.
Do you know how far down the list she is?
No. I don't think we'll go.
People leave schools all the time, like leave the area. Now he's in as well, she'll be priority, won't she?
Yeah, sibling priority. So I've had a big battle with myself. What do I do? Because she's on reduced timetable. So if she doesn't go in on the time she's supposed to be in on that reduced timetable, it goes down as an unauthorised absence.
Christ.
Which I don't think it should. And while we're on a reduced timetable, I can't be fined or prosecuted.
Okay.
But those unauthorised absences apparently are stacking up, and maybe once that timetable finishes, if we then hit a couple more, I could be looking at fine territory.
Oh, God.
So I thought, well, I'll deregister her to officially homeschool, because that will protect me from prosecution, and then on the list for the new school and say, she's in being home ed, we want to come back into school. Apparently, if that's the case, they can say there's a space at that one, send her.
Oh, shit.
So I can't do that now. I can't protect myself, because they'll just send her anywhere.
I could send her to any school in Leeds.
Yeah, presumably in
Well, they'll send her back to, wouldn't they? Because they've got space.
It doesn't matter if it's not a special school or anything like that. It's just a different environment. And I think, sadly, the environment where Tristan's just moved from, for quite a few people, is too uncomfortable, and that's why they're not coping. They're thriving in other schools that are just normal, standard, mainstream schools, but they're thriving there, and they haven't thrived at the other place. So, you know, there's a family that was quite close to year 6, like Minnie is, moved, couldn't even stay in the classroom for a morning. Always something. Would have massive outbursts as well that were dangerous.
Really similar to Minnie.
Similar, but different, because he's got a diagnosis, and also his outbursts would be more dangerous to people.
Whereas she just tries to escape.
Yeah, dangerous to herself.
Which I find it quite funny. It's not
quite
funny,
proud of her, actually.
Go on, girl.
He moved schools and is so settled, is SATs.
Oh my God.
So there's definitely something in it being the environment rather than it being school.
Well, it's like you said to me at the park, isn't it? If a plant wasn't doing well, you wouldn't blame the plant, you'd move the way the plant pot was.
Maybe it needs sun, shade, different soil.
Yeah, you'd change the environment.
Exactly.
You wouldn't just assume the plant was bad.
Yeah. Or dysregulated.
Yeah.
You naughty dysregulated plant. Your leaves are brown. You must make more effort to learn those tables and make those leaves green. Now do it. Yeah, because that's helpful, isn't it?
Shouting at the plant.
How about we just change the soil and sit you in the sun? That's better.
Yeah, let's care for you.
Exactly.
That's so good. I can't wait to get weekly updates on Tristan.
I know, yeah. He's got PE today, so we can go in his PE kit, which is really good because...
And just be in his PE kit all day. So comfy.
So nice. He's enjoying wearing his tie.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
So sweet.
Does he just feel like he's really grown up and that?
Well, he tried it on in the holidays and he sat there and he went, I really look like I'm going to work. It's so cute. So cute. But from a parent's point of view, it's absolute hell. It's like wanting them to have this calm and settled and happy child.
For a moment, I thought you were talking about the tie. I was like, that's a bit dramatic.
I've really struggled with the tie.
I've got a friend whose daughters are at the same school, and Her main struggle with the tie is that they just lose it all the time.
Oh,
so
no.
she just keeps getting pinged a bill through for a new tie. Whatever it is, I don't know.
Oh no.
£6 or
really?
whatever. So like it pops up on the app. But yeah, oh God, that's a really dramatic thing to say about a tie. No.
We managed to get
the whole
free
situation.
One. Yes, so parent-wise, if anybody out there is struggling with it, it's really hard. It's really, really hard, and I think the system fights against you as well, especially with what we're going through with Minnie. The
system just assumes that you don't want her to be in school. Like
the system runs off a one-size-fits-all.
Yeah,
so you've got your parents that take them on lots of holidays. You've got your parents that can't be bothered. You've got your parents that are a safeguarding risk for their children, and you've got parents that are struggling like I am, and then your parents that really can, run pretty easy in there every day. We should all be treated according to our category.
Yeah.
All be treated for our category, because I should not be being fined for having to lose out on all the money I've lost out on this year from not being able to apply myself properly and go to work.
Yeah, that's insane. Like, you literally can't work properly, and if you want your daughter not to be in school, you obviously don't. How is that having a positive impact on your life? It's not.
Exactly. I need her in. I need
You
her in
want
school
her in
for
school.
herself, for me, for work, for everything. She needs to be in. For like the whole family dynamic, it would be better if she was happy and in school.
Yeah, not miserable and in school.
Yeah.
It's a them problem. If kids don't want to go to school, I personally think it's the school that should be being looked at, not the parents.
Yeah, I do. I really do. I think
especially if they've done like home visits and they can see it as like a stable home, and like the other children, like...
Well, yeah, my other two have got 100% attendance.
Yeah, they're going in, like, what are you doing to this child that makes her not want to be in school? Like, the police get involved with the parents. Well, why aren't they looking at the school? What's happening behind those doors?
I honestly believe if they'd intervened sooner with all the support they've been giving us recently, we wouldn't be in such a bad... I wouldn't say we wouldn't be at all, but in such a bad situation.
She's too far gone, isn't she? She hates them.
Every single stage they've left us months and months with me begging and crying and asking and pushing and emailing. And they've left us and left us. The only time this support started happening was when her attendance started being affected.
Yeah, but then they're like, oh shit, my stats.
That's exactly what's happened. And I don't mind this being recorded and out there, because that's what I truly believe.
Yeah,
if they were supporting us for Minnie's sake, they would have supported us right at the beginning of year 4 when she first tried to abscond, nipped a teacher, in the corridor for an entire day. So she's been missing lessons for year 4, but she'd have a...
So it's been nearly 2 years this has been going on. Yeah. But you're the problem. Yeah. Even though the other two...
Exactly. And they can't say that my other daughter went through Asquith with no problem, because even though she did, it was a different head, it was a different time.
Yeah. She did go... Yeah. She did. You actually go through no problem. Well, what's the
difference? Let's have a
look.
An entirely new workforce that keeps changing over and over.
Yeah. The fact it's going to be pretty much down to one form entry, that school is
I know.
fucking wild.
It's terrible.
It just tells you all you need to know, really.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, every time I'm at soft play or bump into someone in the park, they'll be telling me about people who've pulled their kids out.
Of that one?
Of that one, and taking them. And then all the other schools are obviously getting full. Which is why you struggle.
Another face from school at my new school.
Did you?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, hello. She said, yes, we came after the October
Yes, we came too.
Yeah. I was like, oh, best thing you ever done. She went, oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
What year are her kids in?
Same as Tristan, that's why I spotted her.
So we know. So he's got familiar
yeah, because I said,
faces.
did you recognise that little girl? And he said, yeah, I think so, but she might not have been in his circle when they were at school.
Oh, because I did think, he's going to see so many people.
I know.
Because it's on one of the closer ones, isn't it? There's only a couple that you'd send to.
Yeah.
And the other closest is always full.
Yeah, the first closest at the bottom of the hill's always full, massive waiting list. Get in that. I think it's the older school. And then if you turned that way and went down the hill, there's a... There's that one that we could probably walk to before this
probably
one.
You could have walked to that, yeah.
But it's fine.
It's nice, yeah.
The walk's fine. And yesterday,
quite a nice walk.
We walked them up into town, and Mark bought them a donut from Greg's for being so amazing going in.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, what what we're doing here. And I said, I told you we were getting you a bun for walking in nicely. And he said, oh, it's only here. I said, yeah, it's close, isn't it? Isn't it fun? Isn't it fab to be here and in town? And he had his donut and then he ran around the pigeons. And...
Yeah, that is fun. Yeah, because my friend with the girls there, she takes them to the library and stuff after school. Because obviously you finish at 3.
Right there. Yeah.
Like, you've got ages till tea time.
Oh yeah, kill all that time. And then Mark took them home and I took Daisy met us as well. And then so we walked up towards her school and we got to the roundabout near her school, and then I showed her the route that she'd walk from her school to his, so if she ever needed to pick him up.
Oh yeah.
But she can't control what time she gets let out. So if they got let out late, or at the other side of the building,
even
and
if
she
they've
can't
got a
get
sibling
out,
to collect.
Don't know.
If school knew she had a sibling to collect, surely.
I mean, I'm not asking for early. I'm just asking for
on time. When
it finishes, can she just leave instead of faff about? And...
Why do they keep them back?
I don't know, and I think it also
is
depends...
it to manage the flow because it's quite a small road, isn't it?
If you're at the other side of school,
it takes so long to walk
and
through.
you need to get through, and you're going through gates and things. I just don't think she can physically get out. So if she didn't get out till it was 6 minutes past. She rang me yesterday and said, I've just got out the gates.
What time did they finish?
3. I know that's only 6 minutes, but it's a 13-minute walk.
Yeah. What time does he finish?
15:15.
Oh.
It's downhill. She'd have to just get a move on.
Start jogging.
Or if it was an emergency and she was doing it for me.
I could go and stand at the gate for him if it was an emergency. He'd be like, why are you here?
I'm not exercising. I'm not doing any squats.
I'm just going to stand at the gate till Daisy gets here. It's fine. We'll just stand here together.
I'll just ring him and say,
I feel like
me are responsible for my lateness today.
Yeah. I feel like Tristan just sees me as like that lady who makes my mum delayed because they just talk all the time.
Well, that's everyone that I come into contact with. Sometimes when we go somewhere, they go, and no chatting. Don't know what you're talking about. I don't chat.
No chatting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good.
You're such a popular gal. It's not your fault. It's not your fault if you want to be friends.
And then I knew that lady that just came in here, and I knew last time I went. Well, there was one time I went to get my nails done, and I walked in, and it was a customer of mine as well.
That's funny.
Everywhere, they're everywhere.
I got my nails done yesterday.
Oh. So these aren't holiday nails that have lasted?
No, God, no. No. So what I've done, because I had to get like a bit of an emergency appointment, because I was been really bad with like booking in. And then I'm like, oh, sorry, do you have any appointments? And then she like hates me. She doesn't hate me. But as a self-employed person, I just imagine she just looks at her phone and she's busy all the time, and I'm like, probably thinks, oh God, Alice, just bloody book your appointments in advance. Because it's my birthday in July and then we're going on holiday, I've just, at the end of my appointment yesterday, we just booked all my summer ones.
Oh, brilliant.
Then it got to like, when I get back from Spain, it's going to be like mid to late August. She was like, no, I'm not working those 2 weeks, so it'll be September. I was like, okay, I was like, it's fine, it's end of summer, I won't care by that point.
And then get an autumn one.
I'll go for September. I'll go to cheer myself up when Elodie started school. I'll skip in and be like, got a day off today. Elodie's school. Real school. She had a bit of a shock to her life this morning in the car because she's going through a bit of a thing of she doesn't want to go to nursery. But it's since we got back from holiday. I think it's because she spent like 2 weeks with us basically.
Yeah.
Because we took her on the Wednesday and then we flew back on the Saturday, but then it was a bank holiday. So she was off from like Wednesday till the Tuesday after the bank holiday. So she didn't really want to go in last week. Did I tell you she skived?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm poorly.
I'm poorly.
Oh no.
Nursery messaged me, I went and picked her up. Got her home. Liam's like, oh, you're not well? No, I feel fine. I just missed you. Liam was laughing so hard he had to leave the living room, and then he poked his head around the corner and was like, she just pulled her first sickie. I was like, yeah, I think so. But to teach her a lesson, so Liam was saying, he said before she'd admit to the sickie, he said, well, if you're poorly, you can't go to swimming. Can't do swimming if you're poorly. You won't be able to go to a swimming lesson tonight. I'm not poorly. I was like, well, are you poorly or you're not poorly? I'm not really poorly, Daddy. I just wanted to see you both because I missed you. I said, well, you're not going swimming. She got really upset. And I was thinking, no, fuck you. Like, sorry, I'm meant to be working today. I had to have her in one of my PT sessions. Obviously, I was filming content with you and came to the park. Bless Minnie interested, mainly Minnie, looking after her, pushing her on the swing for like 40 minutes. That was a nice day. It was nice.
I did 100 pushes.
Oh, was she counting?
Apparently.
Did Elodie make a count? Or was Elodie counting? Elodie's like, 1, 2, Minnie's like, oh, shut up.
Your whole day was disrupted. She has to learn that.
I said, yeah, no, you're not going swimming. And she was fuming. And I said, if you tell me you're poorly, Mummy will believe that you're poorly. And you will be treated like you're poorly. I said, I'm quite upset because I've given you medicine. And giving you medicine when you're not poorly can make you very, very poorly.
Yeah, scare
her. I said, how is Mummy going to know if you're poorly or not poorly now if you just always say you're poorly? I said poorly about 500 times. Anyway, so she didn't go swimming lesson. She was fuming. But I thought, no, I'm not like having you literally skiving and then get to go swimming lesson.
Yeah.
Hopefully she doesn't do that again for a while, but she won't go again this morning and yesterday. And she was like counting, and so this morning she went. So I've got today, and I've got, so today's Wednesday, Mummy. Thursday, Friday, then it's week. So I've got today and then 2 more days at nursery and then it's week. And I was like, yeah, sure.
Counting down our time.
4 days. I do 4 days at nursery. I was like, yeah. I said, Elodie, I'm going to tell you something. School's 5 days. She went, what? Yeah. We're in the car. I waited until we were in the car at this,
Yeah.
That's loads of days, Mummy. Because you're so excited to go to school. I said, yeah.
Don't put her off.
I was like, you're going to be in school for 5 days and you'll have 2 days of the weekend. At the moment, you have Mummy Elodie Day on a Monday. She was like, oh, okay. Okay. So I thought, yeah, now you're counting bloody blessings, aren't you, mate?
Yeah, actually.
Got a good deal, haven't you?
Enjoy it.
I said, some children are at nursery 5 days. You get 4 days.
Oh, yeah.
And I take you to clubs after nursery, and you do dance at nursery in the morning. Like, you have a lot of good things at your nursery. Because you keep saying you don't want to go, and I'm trying to get out. I keep saying there's something happened that makes you not want to go, which she generally just would rather just be hanging out at home.
Yeah.
I said, Mummy don't want to go to work every day either. I would love to just hang out with you every day. Like, white lie. I do like working.
Yeah, no, like, I was thinking that.
I'm not gonna tell Elodie that actually I do love being at work. But there are some days where I think, it would be nice, especially when it's been sunny. Yeah, it would be nice to just be at the park with you or to take you to the coast. Yeah, that would be really nice. But
yeah.
I said, Mummy and Daddy have to work so that we get money. So we could pay for the house, pay for food, pay for clothes, pay for holidays. And she was like, oh. I said, Lisbon and like the villa holiday. I said, that was a lot of money. We have to go to work so we can do those nice things. Oh, fine, Mummy. Fine. I'm starting to wonder if she's getting bored at nursery.
Yes. She's ready for school,
She's been ready for a year. She's one of the oldest.
Yeah.
She's the biggest.
Yeah.
She's, like, reading,
I wonder if it'd
writing.
be different if she was in a school nursery. Because she'd be having to sit in a uniform and sit and do.
Yeah, but it'd be a bloody ball ache for me.
Oh, God, no, yeah. You don't want that because they finish at 3:15.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not doing that just yet. Yeah, because you can't book them in after school club or holidays club because they're not old enough.
Oh, so what are you going to do when she does start school? Use after school club?
Yeah, I'm going to just see like total dance going to Elodie's school.
Right, so there's one of your days.
So I think it's a Tuesday morning.
Oh.
I think it's a morning one. So I'll drop her off for that because then I'll go to the gym. I'm going to try and book the...
Oh, before school?
Yeah, they do like before school club. Because obviously school starts at 9, but some people have to start work at 9.
Well, normally you need to be dropping up. Well, at the moment we're dropping off at 8:45.
I think it's 8:45.
Another one was 25 to.
25 to 9.
Doors closed at 2:45. End of. Gates locked. The lot. I've been locked in that playground so many times.
Oh, so it does say this school starts at 10 to. So I guess I would have to drop her off by 2:45.
I bet the doors open at 2:45 and close at 10
that's fine. And then it's 3:20 pick up, which I thought was quite late.
Oh, that is quite late. Ours is 4:15.
So I was quite happy about. Yeah, my secondary school was 3:10.
So potentially you could be home for 9.
I
wouldn't be booking anyone in for 9.
No. But my first client would probably be like 9:15 or 9:30. But I've decided I'm just going to book, which is a really privileged position to be in. I'm just going to book the clubs that I know she's going to enjoy.
And use those days.
And then whatever days they fall on will be my longer working days. So I'm just going to book stuff that she's actually interested in, unless I have a situation where I really need, for whatever reason. Like, I have a client who works in a school, so obviously that's a day where I need longer childcare, because she comes when she finishes, so she comes for about 3:30, 4:45.
Sometimes those clubs don't run completely in term time, so it might be the week before they break up, and things will stop.
Yeah, I'll
so you'll have to
I've got Liam at home as well.
Yeah, true. For that,
She'll watch
or
telly.
Put her in actual after school club.
Oh yeah. So they've got like a after school club.
Depends how they want you to book it. Our old school was book it at the beginning of the half term or term and pay in advance, like buying for a private nursery.
Yeah.
And 2 weeks' notice. Our new school is, if you need it, just ring us up. Day's notice.
That's well good.
If you know that you're going to need like every Wednesday, Thursday, then of course just book that if you want, but you can do it. I was like, oh, that's amazing.
Like ad hoc. That's really good.
Yeah, that is good. So just see which one.
That's so good for you. So you could be like,
I could say yes to something on a particular day and book them in for it.
Yeah, knowing that you can.
It's not likely in my work, but I could choose something else
or
that job I went for last summer.
If you're going out for the day, or I don't know.
Oh yeah, maybe. It is 11. Is it £11? I think it's £11. So that would be £22. So it'd have to be. A really good.
Maybe like on your birthday.
Yeah. So.
I think you can use tax-free for school clubs, though.
I very much doubt I'll be entitled to anything. I was never entitled to 30 hours or anything like that.
Really?
Yeah. As I say that I don't work enough. I'm not trying hard enough to make money. Tell me about it.
That's crazy. So you like really slipped through the net because you weren't on universal credit to get free the.
Years ago, we did actually, when it was called something different. It was called tax credits. We did have some benefits years and years ago, but I was doing my. Was I doing online stuff then or not? I can't remember. I was doing my cleaning and ironing, and I'd built that up from sticking leaflets through doors to making a Facebook page to a full-time job. I was literally ironing from drop off to pick up or going around people's houses.
I didn't realise it was a service that was so. I suppose then, probably not as much now.
Yeah, not now, but I had it.
Although more people need cleaners. I had
5 big houses, so each week, and these houses all had a family bathroom, a bedroom with an ensuite, a downstairs toilet, and the whole house to clean. So I had all them, and they were like, well, it's not considered enough that it doesn't look like you're trying to make a profit, so you're not entitled to anything extra. So I've only ever had what everyone would have, like
even
the 15
though you
hours
were working full time
in the school day.
Oh god.
And it was here that, and I couldn't prove the time I was ironing. I could prove to them what people were paying me, because people would pay me into my bank. I wasn't hiding anything or trying to be clever, because it was.
You needed the evidence as well, didn't you?
But I suppose the person paying me that money was for the ironing, but I couldn't say, yeah, I'm walking into this job.
That's crazy. I feel like nowadays it's better though for self-employed. All I have to do is say, yeah, I earn more than whatever it is a week. And then I suppose they can check it if they want, but it'll be fine.
They would.
They can check it, and I do earn enough, but you don't have to prove it unless no one's ever asked me to prove it. But I do a sole trader tax return, so I guess they'll be able to find that in their system.
Yeah, they'll know. Yeah, so no, I've never got anything. I very much doubt Francesca. I'll get any support towards childcare. It's almost like every step of the way there's something stopping me, because if I was to get an actual job, it would cost absolute fortune.
Put them in.
Well, we already know it's £22 a day, so that's times 5.
Is that for morning and afternoon?
No, that's the afternoon one. So
the modern one's cheaper, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know how much it is at my new school.
It's quite cheap at your new one, because I remember when we looked around, I think it was like £6 or £7.
Oh, right, okay.
If that's cheap, I don't know.
But imagine times
Feels
2
cheap
times
for me.
5.
Yeah, I mean, I pay £650, and Ellen is in nursery 4 days and has 30 quote-unquote free hours.
Wow, that's still with the 3 hours?
Because of the consumables fee, and it's £10 an hour for any hour that's outside the 3 hours. Oh. And there's the consumables fee for so I have 30. Well, we spread it across the whole year, so it's 22 hours a week.
So your consumables is just like you're having to pay school dinners then?
It's like 80p an hour per fund, so it's like 80p times 22 a week. So nearly £1, let's say. So it'd be like £20 a week just for that.
Wow. So school dinners are $14.50 a child for me a week.
She gets a lot. To be fair,
so she'll get a snack and.
And if she was if she was a baby, she'd have all the nappies included.
Oh right! Wow.
But our old nursery didn't have a consumables fee. Well, this one does. This was more expensive nursery and has a consumables fee.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's fun.
But Demi goes to do the dance there, so it's worth it.
To be fair, it's a really good nursery. And the other one's shut, so couldn't do anything.
I've had a nursery contact me recently, and I was like, yeah, that would be lovely. So this is my hourly rate. What would happen is you can decide to give it to your families for free, or you can charge them an amount. I suggest this amount for the area and for the.
That's exciting.
What we normally do.
Say? No.
Oh, we think it might be better if the people paid you, and I said that can be tricky. I said, do you feel your families in your area would pay £50 for a 5-week course? No response to that. They then suggested a day that I couldn't do, and I'd already said that I couldn't do. A message this morning just to say that I didn't feel like it was going to work out for us. Thank you very much for thinking of Zen Babies. I gave 3 other companies that I could think of do a similar thing. If we can, I'd be delighted to look at it again for the hourly rate.
Yeah, maybe you need a call or go in and person.
I don't think they fully appreciate and understand how that runs. And excuse me, they're a private nursery, so they'll still be getting the type of money that you're paying from their families, whether that comes from the government or not. They'll be getting that type of money off people. And it was my lower rate that I offered because I know the area hasn't got the money.
Yeah.
But no, so I can't do that, I'm afraid. And it was going to be about a 20-minute drive to get there. So.
Oh, you need to factor that into your rate as well.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
That's a big no.
Yeah, people don't.
It's a shame. It's good that nurseries are wanting to get that service in though. Maybe it's quite a new thing.
It is fairly new. So there's a school that has asked me as well, which I'm going to, and they have asked me because numbers are so low. They're all fighting for pupils. They're all fighting for the places for people to go to them. So it's become like a marketing
the birth rates
thing.
have dropped.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good for you, isn't it? Well, you can thank all of us millennials who only want to have one child, so it's too expensive. You can thank the nursery rates from putting us all off from having multiple kids.
Blimey, I know. I mean, I know I haven't earned much money, but being at home with them has definitely saved. But then when I was swimming, at one point towards the end, I handed my notice in because it was costing me £4 to go to work. So I was making nothing and it was costing me £4 because the childcare, because of the time to get there, the time in the pool, the time to come home, the childcare was obviously longer than the time I was actually earning for.
Mm-hmm.
The classes had dwindled because a new company had taken over and they were appalling.
Oh.
And I was just like, so hang on a minute, this is now no longer worth it, because I used to do it for very little money, paying a childminder, because then I'd have the job once they started school. So it was sensible to keep the role, and then I thought, well, when they start school I can do more hours, I can do more, I might do the training to do the older ages as well, so that was all looking good. And then I just thought, no, can't do this. So stopped it, but I'd already started my training.
You should message the local childminders and see if they want you to go in. You could go to their house.
I could do, like, if they've got walkers, it would be good for the yoga.
Or you could message them and offer them a childminder discount for your classes. They can bring the kids to your classes.
Yeah, well, yeah, that would be good, because some customers of mine whose babies aren't babies anymore have said they'd quite like a toddler yoga. So I've said, right, okay, I'll
toddler yoga would
squeeze
be
one
good
in.
for a child. Like, because you see them like walking around Moorlands. They go through all the, like, they go to loads of groups and soft play and stuff.
And it could be something they could charge a little bit to their parents too.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure our childminder said they used to take them places, and they used to go to the library, the park, whatever. But he said, if we ever want to do anything big, we'll let you know and you can just pay. I was like, oh, yeah, of course. If they want to go to Ponderosa for the day, of course I'm going to pay for
Yeah,
that.
like a school trip.
It's nice, yeah, exactly. Oh, yes, that's another thing we get at our new school trips.
Oh, I can't believe they didn't do trips at your school. That's ridiculous.
Well, they did when Daisy was there. Like I said, different school completely.
Yeah,
She's been to a castle. She went to Lotherton Hall to see the penguins.
Oh, nice.
Oh, they had lovely trips when Daisy was there. But they walk to the library and go to the pantomime. That's it. That's their trips.
Oh, Elodie walks into Morley with nursery.
I know exactly. Going to the library is the bog standard.
They go, like, she's seen, like, they're going to see the cenotaph and learn about that. They go to Morrison's and do the shopping with the little trolleys.
Oh, that's brilliant.
They go to Aldi. They go to different parks, like 3 different parks in Morley they go to. They go out pretty, like, most days she goes out. In a week, I'd say she's at this for 4 days, I'd say 2 or 3 days she's out. Either just the park across the road or somewhere else. Yeah. I do think, though, as well, it's probably easy for the nursery staff if you're just out at a park and they're just playing.
Yeah, and the fresh air, and sometimes even with a baby, if your baby's getting a bit niggly, you don't really know what to do, the board of that room, even if you walk around your garden or open a window or walk up the street, it changes and then okay again.
I always used to live by, if in doubt, take them out.
Yeah, definitely.
Really helps. It helps you as a mum as well, like you're, like, having a change of scenery, it just helps everything if you're having a bit of a bad day, I think. Or a tough day. When
we dropped Tristan off this morning, we walked. We had driven, but I parked by Dance so that we had a little walk. And then I said to Minnie, let's have a little walk. So we had a little walk. We went past the park. No, obviously there was no one in it. It was like 9:01 when we got to the park. So we had this little play in the park. She made a video of her on the swing. She look, I've done it in slow-mo. It's amazing. And it looked really good. And then
she's quite into photography.
Walked back. Yeah, she's got a YouTube channel.
Oh my god. Is it really good? She's got a lot of followers.
She's got over 100 subscribers.
Oh wow.
I know.
She might start monetising off that soon.
Can you imagine? Don't need to go to school now.
Oh god. You wouldn't even have like to stand on if she started making money off a YouTube channel, would you?
Yeah, millionaire by the time she's 20. She makes little videos with her toy horses. She's been making
so she'll
jump
like
sets.
Does she like like morph? Like we'll move one, take a picture.
Oh, she can. She sometimes she'll do a little galloping along thing. It's really cute.
That is cute.
And then like today on the swing, she's used CapCut to do a slow-mo thing in black and white, so it's looking at her feet and it's swinging.
Oh wow!
It's really good. She's brilliant.
That's very artsy.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a photography club for kids.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Some
sort of video and photos, and
that's really cool.
Done it all with her tail on and her mask on. So she's been we get stared at so much.
Do you?
She's got this border collie on her face, yeah. But to her, she's hiding away, isn't she? She's not really out there.
Because when I saw her in a mask,
It's just a child playing, isn't it?
Yeah, because I'm just used to Elodie wanting to go out in a bloody Elsa dress or whatever, like a swimming costume on over her clothes, like...
Oh, yeah.
Well, is it a cosy? So I didn't really bat an eyelid. I just thought, she's obviously... Well, I didn't even know she'd made it, so I was really impressed with it. But if Elodie had made something, she would want to wear it. So I didn't think it was strange. Border Collie is quite intense, I suppose. I think when I saw it,
little mask, and she's made the nose, so it's got a nose that stands out, so it goes over like you would imagine, and she's got the black bit on the end, and she's done speckles on it, and then like the black and the.
What does she use, like paper mache?
No, she's just folded the paper around for that one.
Does it look really good?
She's extended the ears so they stick up a bit more. She's got
fluffy
bits she can put on. She's got other ones that she's made more furry, and she's really cute. And this tail that she wears, which is quite sweet. and funny, and she's worked
Wiggle
out a
bum.
way to
Make it
sway
sway.
as she's walking. And I don't know, I just think sometimes she starts off with it on, and then after a while she'll just sort of lift it so it's sitting here so you can see her face. I'm wondering if once she's happy with her environment, she just sort of lifts the mask a little.
Yeah. It's a shame she don't need glasses, because she'd probably like
You can hide
that
behind
feeling
them.
of being behind glasses.
Yeah.
Get some non-prescription. Just
Yeah.
you can buy just like fashion glasses, can't you? That aren't prescription.
So, you
Wow,
have
that's so
just
interesting.
been to Portugal, but it was a surprise, wasn't it, for your dad?
Yeah.
Was he like? When did he know? Did you meet him at the airport?
No, so he knew that. So we told him on his birthday in January that he was going to Portugal with my mum, me, my sister, Liam, Elodie, and our grandma.
Lovely. Okay, so
he
he's had
thought
it to
it
look
was
forward to.
Us, yeah. And my grandma also thought it was just us. But actually, my auntie, my uncle, my cousin, his girlfriend, and my dad's best friend from school and his wife all came as well. So, me, Sophie, and Leo and Elodie went to Lisbon for 3 nights. Amazing. Like, would so recommend it to anybody and everybody.
Okay.
It's really cheap as well to fly.
Oh, really?
Actually, I was looking with Sarah at my nail appointment yesterday because she said they've wanted to go to Lisbon for ages. Because they love a city break, and I was like, honestly, it was so cheap to fly. Like, she was like, yeah, but you don't go in the holidays, blah blah blah. Right, I'm gonna look now. I was like, what are the half-term dates? And I looked, it was still only like 120 return per person in half-term,
Okay.
which is cheap.
Okay.
You're looking at it like it's not cheap. Is that not cheap?
Oh well, no, because I was just adding up. That's that's £600.
Yeah, I
For
know.
us to fly, but
for a flight in half
can't-
term to a warm country, £120 is like
yeah,
pence.
I can't really fly for much less than 2,000 for us to go somewhere like Spain or Greece.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it is cheap.
So it was like £100.
Fact? Really?
Yeah.
No. It can't be. It can't be
Yeah.
that cheap.
Yeah,
to
that
fly to
cheap.
Lisbon. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. No. In half term.
Yeah.
This half term just gone.
I was looking for October for Sarah.
Oh, that's
when
why.
I was, but I
bet it's about £3,000 in July. Let's have a look.
I don't know. I don't think it's a place where. It's not like it's a. It's like it's Alicante
True.
or
Yeah.
even Faro is probably more expensive. So we went from Manchester. God, it's on Skyscanner. Bear with, guys.
You might get a good deal.
um,
Where do you fly from?
Manchester.
Oh, good.
Type it in. Type it in. Alright, Grandma.
But it should have just been there.
Yeah, I should have. So 2 adults, 3 kiddies. You just keep going before Daisy's 17. And then, like, it was so clean. It was.
Oh,
and
is
it
it
was
a
so
lovely
cheap when we were
city?
there. Coffee was like between €1 and €2.
That's quite good, isn't it, to have that code?
Yeah, it's good. So that's June. So back
Oh my
in
God, it's
August
still
is
in.
cheap.
So
So
obviously that's as we break up. So let's leave it. Well, let's go for Tristan's birthday. So let's go that week for a week. I'll do that anyway.
I'm curious to see what it would be in the school holidays.
Grand there, just over a
And it's
grand.
still loading.
Oh yeah.
Might be some. So there's cheaper flights while you've changed, so you don't want to change, obviously. You're going to go to bloody Lisbon.
So just over a grand. They're all roughly that, or 12 or 2,000.
I think a grand for 5 of you in the school holidays is
good
ridiculous.
considering
Hot.
I haven't normally been able to find
And they have
anything
beach,
for under
and there's
two.
beaches around Lisbon. It's on the
Yeah.
coast.
And I bet we could find one of those camp places that we like, you know, like
Oh, yeah.
Yellow Village or Canvas Holidays. Because I looked yesterday, Canvas Holidays,
And
it still depends where you go and obviously what facilities they've got. So if it's a better pool, it's got better parks, it's going to cost more, obviously. But you can still go somewhere for under 500 for a week, but you can't get anything under 500 for 3 nights in this country. And then you read through the reviews and the caravan stinks.
Oh, yeah.
Pool's too busy.
I think that's why we used to go camping. Mum and Dad would drive us to the south of France.
Yeah, it's lovely.
And take our own camping
because French
stuff.
Basic is so much above our level.
Yeah, French campsites are so good.
It's not really camping.
It's a bit far going to Portugal. I mean, you could get the ferry down to Spain and then drive.
I'm not driving it. Portugal? You are joking.
You get a ferry. Ferries are spenny though, aren't
they?
But anyway,
ferry to Bilbao is still £2,000.
Yeah, so you may as well fly.
Yeah, exactly. To Lisbon.
Also, it was so cheap. So the taxi, we got a Bolt from the airport, a Bolt or an Uber. It was a 25 to 30 minute journey to where our apartment was. €12.
Ooh, what?
Maybe 15. There was some for
it's a city.
We got the XL because for all our luggage, and we had my sister with us at that point as well.
Oh, so there's 5 of you.
So there's four of us, but my sister don't travel like. So we could just got an XL because it was like €10 for the normal sized or like 15 for the XL or whatever.
Oh, obviously you're gonna take
for
the
a 30-minute drive. It cost me £8 to get into Morley. It's a 30-minute walk.
That's disgusting.
When we first moved to Morley, obviously we were like 5-minute drive closer to Leeds in our old house. It was £6 to get into Leeds in an Uber, and then it kind of crept up and was about 8. And since COVID, from here, I went into Leeds on Saturday. It was £17
from here to get into Leeds,
and it took 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
Bus?
Yeah, I would do. But
anyway,
it takes like an hour.
Back to Lisbon.
Anyway, back to.
I know the sun.
It was just amazing. Like, people are lovely. Like, went to the castle. That was really cool. We went to the aquarium because it was like quite windy. So it was nice to the aquarium. Everyone we spoke to before we went was like telling us to go to the aquarium. So we went. That was really, really good. Apart from Melody cried afterwards, like when we were leaving, because they didn't have turtles and she loves turtles. When we were in the Algarve, we saw one in the wild.
Oh, even better.
I know, at a waterfall.
Oh.
Just swam past us. Oh my god.
There's your turtle,
Elodie. Yeah, Elodie saw it. She went, Mummy, a turtle! I turned around, I was like, that's so much better than seeing it at the aquarium. I was like, that's so special, Elodie. That's amazing. I don't know, that's the first time I've ever seen a turtle in the wild. We got the train from Lisbon to Faro. So it's over a 3-hour train journey. We only bought the tickets like 2 weeks in advance.
Okay, 3 hours.
I think it was about
€150.
It were €90 for all 4 of us.
When we got the train into Paris from where we were staying, it was €97. That was for the 5 of us, but it was only an hour.
Yeah. Honestly.
In return, and it included the metro, but it was still... it's
still like you were on the outskirts of Paris. Yeah, we literally went to the other side of the country.
Yeah.
And booked it 2 weeks in advance. Like, it just, everything was just, it just felt really, like, accessible, and it was just so fucking cheap. I can't actually believe how cheap it was and how nice it was. The food was amazing. We weren't particularly looking at menu prices, which sounds really, like, pretentious, but we were generally quite hungry when we were like, oh, there's something for everything. Like, there's good selection, we'll eat here. But all our meals with, like, drinks, sometimes some starters, it was always, like, between €60 and €70. And we were eating in, like, nice restaurants. For, like, 4 mains, alcoholic drinks.
4 of you. Oh, for 4 of you?
Yeah, because Elodie was having mains. And sometimes Elodie was having an adult meal.
That's really good.
It was honestly, I was just blown away. Like, sat in this massive, like, plaza next to the... I think it's the river mouth, maybe. So, like, I feel like kind of on the sea, I suppose. Like, beautiful location. And bill comes in, it's like €70. And I was like, what?
We made a mistake.
Me and Liam struggled to go out in Morley for 70 quid.
Yeah, totally.
Just us two.
Just the two. Oh, I know.
With like 1 or 2 glasses of wine. I don't know. Every day I was like, what is like? Why don't we live here? Yeah, I was like, can we live here? I was like on Rightmove trying to find like, let's get an apartment in Portugal.
Oh, you could get a holiday one and then you can go and use it.
Exactly. Oh my god! And then like the Algarve again, stunning, so clean. I saw the whole time we were away. I saw like one piece of litter, which was a ice cream pot on the beach.
And that probably only just happened, so it would be picked up by that evening, maybe.
They were washing the road in Lisbon.
I like it when you can see the tractor early in the morning, brushing the beach.
Yeah, like a beach
Let me just brush this over for you, rake this.
This was really amazing and lovely. In Cortera, I don't know if that's how you say it, it's spelled like Quartiera, but I think it's pronounced like Cortera or something. We'd gone to the beach because it was a big promenade. I remember grandma and she has a scooter. So it was like really nice big promenade and flat, blah, blah. And anyway, and it's all like sun loungy places, you know, where you can get your sun lounges. And we don't tend to do that. I'll just sit on a towel on the beach. But obviously we have my grandma with us.
Treat yourself.
Yeah. And she can't sit. She just sat in the...
She can't sit on a scooter.
No, it's horrible. She just reminds me of Madge in Benidorm all the time. You watch Benidorm?
Oh, yes. Oh,
is it Madge? It's called Madge.
Yes.
She's there. And she just zooms away from us. We're like, Grandma, stop! She just sat with her Rosie.
Does she smoke as well?
She used to, yeah. She used to smoke. So, and she's like always like really glamorous, and she always has a lipstick on. All the jewellery and a lipstick. Oh, it makes me laugh so much. And we were like looking at where we could get grandma's scooter as close to a sun lounge. They had, one of these sun lounger places had a disabled badge on one of the sun lounger like umbrellas.
Oh.
And they'd put the
path things. They make like a wooden path, don't they?
All the way to the lounger, right?
That?
The guy came over as soon as he saw I was approaching it. And he went, do you want me to stop the lounger for a chair? I was just like, why have we never been to Portugal before? Just everything just was so... Like, you just never felt... I feel like in England, you just feel like an inconvenience, like, to everybody. Yeah. Especially with kids or with, like, grandma and a scooter.
The culture in Europe for taking your children with you is so lovely. Like, I would love... Like, it's staying light now later... to go and like eat in a restaurant later on, but with the kids,
it was like to like
have
10
a
last
walk,
night.
and then like I let them play out in the garden.
Yeah,
I know it's a school night, but they love it.
Yeah, it's nice. It's like being on holiday, isn't it?
And we don't eat till between 7 and 8.
That's what I used to love, like in the school holidays, just being like literally out,
free,
just out and just roaming until it was dark. I honestly like couldn't recommend Portugal enough. Like Faro was beautiful. Again, like eating at a marina, you'd think, oh god. How much is this going to cost?
Yeah, definitely.
And it's
cheapest thing's €15 for one course.
It was just like, fine. I think as well, like the alcohol's so cheap, which obviously, when there's a few adults getting a drink, like in England, if you're paying £5 or £6 for a pint, that soon.
Oh yeah, your glass of wine it can be up to
£7-8 for a glass of wine.
Yeah.
It was like you could get a bottle of wine for like €6 in a restaurant.
Yeah. Oh, in
Aldi you could get a bottle of wine for €2. I got rosé in Aldi, and it was the nicest rosé I've ever had, and it was like I just got it like I'll just see how it's €2.13. How bad could it be? I was thinking like if it tastes like shit, it's €2. I'll just pour it down the drain. It was so good, and then every time we went back to get more of it for the villa, there was only like 2 or 3 bottles left on the shelf because obviously everyone wants this rosé. Okay. That is a good trick actually when you're abroad, especially when you're in an area where people actually like live there or like people know the wine. Just pick the wine where there's not many bottles left, because you know that's the popular one. Yeah.
Oh, it was so perfect. So the extra people that were on this holiday, when did your dad know about them?
When he arrived at the villa, they were the last to arrive on the Saturday night. So they all hid in the garden because there was like a bar area. Yeah. They all hid behind the bar. Oh. And then my dad walked out. My grandma didn't know either, so it was really special for him because it was my dad's brother who was coming with his wife and son. My other cousin couldn't come because he's a teacher.
Oh.
I don't work in a school, guys. Never work in a school.
Yeah, you get the school holidays, but you also have to pay £5 for a £200 holiday.
Literally. And my dad walked out and then he went, Dan, I'd recognise that forehead anywhere because he saw top of my cousin's head. But then he didn't see like his best friend.
Oh yeah,
it is right. Like, but then he didn't expect it. It was still a surprise.
Yeah.
Because then everyone else obviously started popping out, and he was like, "What?" And then he started crying.
Oh, that's brilliant.
It was so cute. It was so funny. It was like Love Island. Like every time, I'll get my phone out now. Every time, like we were outside, the men would all sit together, and the women would all sit together in different like zones of the like villa ground. It was really cute with my dad, like seeing him like with his bestie and his brother because look, that's the little
lovely.
Look, it's got a little disabled badge on. On the beach. She's funny.
Lording it up
She literally said, I thought she was going to start crying when I'm on the beach. My grandma said, I didn't think I was ever going to be sat on a beach abroad again. I know. It was quite sad. Where was I'm trying to find the picture of him, like, every time we were outside, the men would just, like, congregate around the bar, and the women would just be like, oh, here we go. They're all just, like, stood, like, yapping with a beer. And then all the women, we would all just be like sat by the pool area. Yeah. And then there was like an upstairs bit with like a cabana on. I mean, the villa was probably a little bit. It was very OTT, but it was the 60th, so
yeah, it
was good. Yeah, really loved it. Faro was stunning. And then we got back to our heat wave, so it was perfect. Perfect. We came back on the Saturday night of the bank holiday.
Oh, perfect.
So we had the whole like half-term week of heat. Oh. And now it's cold again. And my paddling pool's still outside and it's raining. You have to wait for it to dry out again, don't you?
I know it'll come again, but it's always sad when the weather breaks.
Why does it have to stop? Like, if we were abroad, it would just be warm now from April.
I know.
It annoys me.
Of October.
Yeah, literally.
We were just there.
I'll help you plan a trip to Portugal. Because you could, like... If the flights to Faro were really expensive for, like, more of a beach holiday, you could get the train down. But there are beaches around Lisbon as well. Oh, I think it is becoming more popular, but honestly, like, such an underrated place. You don't really hear of people going to... Lisbon specifically.
Yeah.
It was so chill. Like, it is a city, but I didn't feel like I've been like pavement pounding the whole time. It wasn't like being in London. It wasn't like busy and chaotic. It was really quiet.
Paris was hard.
Yeah, we got on buses and occasionally the metro, but you could walk a lot of it.
Yeah, which is also nice if you don't live there because you're like a tourist going.
And every road we went down, it was like, oh my god, look at that view. Oh my god, because it was so hilly.
Okay, you got a new.
Yeah, you're like looking a lot of the roads. Like it's like San Francisco. You're like looking down at the water.
Oh.
Yeah, and like all the little trams because they're all the trams. Oh yeah. Did you not see any pictures?
No wonder you feel. I don't know. Do you feel like recharged?
The castle. This was the castle in Lisbon. It was literally like I've got a better photo of it. It was literally like a sandcastle castle, like all the way around the edge. It was like, how are you doing?
The Welsh ones are like that. Makes me think of.
I've never been that bothered about castles, but it was really funny. Yeah, look, it's like a sandcastle.
Oh, yeah.
Found out my husband's really into castles. Starts telling us all these facts. Me and Sophie were like, what? He was like, yeah, so this is...
this. Sign, won't he?
No, there wasn't any plaque. It was like, so this is a blah, blah, blah. And what they would do is, when there was... And it was like, telling us all this...
How do you know this?
From his computer games, apparently. But he knew all the technical terms. Look, this is the square, one of the squares we ate in, and she was just scooting around.
That is perfect for just you having that. That is exactly.
So we were like, we were out late. Like, what time did I take this picture? That was 8 p.m. So just had dinner.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
Yeah, 9 p.m. we're still out. Yeah, it was really good. I'm sure I took pictures of
Obviously, I can't see what the pictures are, but I'm just getting this blue.
I know, you see blue sky. Oh, yeah, look, the trams.
Oh, I love that the buildings are different colours as well.
Yeah, but it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Got so many pictures of, like, because they have all the tiles all around Portugal. A lot of the buildings are tiled. They've got a big look.
Oh, I love this blue and white business.
They've got a really big problem. So if you go to like flea markets, they're selling tiles to tourists from the buildings. So, but they're telling tourists like they're just like souvenirs. But the people are
stealing them.
People are knocking them off buildings to sell to tourists. So there's a lot of stuff on social media about like don't buy these tiles. Yeah. You can buy the replica ones in like the souvenir shops that are like brand new tiles.
Go to a proper shop,
but don't try and get like a old looking one because they've literally been knocked off the buildings, and then you're ruining these beautiful buildings. I mean, if that's your biggest problem in your country, then you're doing pretty well, aren't you?
Yeah, there's no litter.
So apparently, I spoke to my friend about it when I was messaging her when we were in Lisbon. I was like, I can't believe how clean it is, how safe it feels.
Okay.
So safe. Like, especially, it's a city, it's a capital city.
Yeah.
It just felt, like, you didn't really see anyone who was like, there was like hardly any homeless people.
Well, there's definitely people you wouldn't make eye contact with, or you wouldn't want to be walking without Liam. You know, when you see him,
and I never felt like that. Never felt like that. Even like when I saw a homeless person.
when you were armed with your carrier bag and can of tango so you could hit the lads in Leeds.
Yeah, like, even like late at night, like, it was just, I don't know, it just felt so safe. But I've messaged my friend about it, and she said their crime rates have dropped massively since they decriminalised drugs. Because
so
people are getting the help.
Steal.
They're getting the help that they need. How interesting is that? And their crime rates have dropped massively, and you could feel it. It felt so safe and so clean. I know. So yeah, there you go.
There's lots.
I work for Visit Portugal now.
I know, commission. Yeah, you better be on some commission.
Oh, yeah. You could spend a week in Lisbon. You could easily do a week in Lisbon. We do 3 nights, but we could have done a week. Especially if you're there in a warmer time, because you can do day trip, like you can go out the city.
Yeah.
There's like amazing castles out the city, the beaches.
See where it's in relation
what we could do is we could finish the podcast and then plan your trip to Lisbon.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, bye. Adios. So say adios.
Yeah, I'd keep speaking Spanish by mistake and then.
They hate you when you do that.
Oh no, yeah, I can imagine.
Top tip: don't speak Spanish to the Portuguese people.
Yeah, no, wouldn't do that.
Okay. All right. Oh, bye. She's engrossed now. She's looking at Lisbon on a map.
Sights, outdoors, guides. Oh, the best hotel, best African restaurants. Oh my gosh.